Hello. Hello to everybody. You guys will have to tell me if the audio needs adjusting, because I don't know quite how it hears on your end. Now this is epic. It is. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're just gonna hop right into it. So, awesome. So, just to go quickly into my strategy, so when I first tried this challenge, I beat it on my first run, which I was not expecting to do. But my plan was I start in Hush River Valley, and then I route my way down through Broken Railroad, completely skipping over Forlorn Muskeg initially, and then I go through Forlorn, Mystery Lake, and then the real challenge area is in the I should know the name of it. I've been playing this game forever. Not Broken Railroad. That's over here. The canyon area that connects Mystery Lake to Coastal Highway Bleak Inlet. That's the hardest area. That's where we're going to be using our one-time fog ward. Because what we do is we're going to go down to Bleak Inlet to get that one, and then we run straight through Coastal Highway, get the fire, go to Desolation Point, and then we run up to Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf Mountain, and Ash Canyon. Thank you, Ravine. I should know that. Thank you, the Ravine. And we run up to Ash Canyon to finish it out. So, yeah, that's generally the route that I take, and we'll just go straight into it and try that out. Always Astrid. That. Okay. Let's get all comfy here. Gotta get a sip of water. Okay. Let's do it. I'm not gonna read the messages. Not really here for the lore, unfortunately. Okay. We still need to get the fire here. So we're gonna head out this direction. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'll be going to all the places. So if you don't want to see regions you haven't seen before, then this probably is not your stream, unfortunately. But that is entirely for you to decide. Your first run ended here. The plant. So my path when I do Darkwalker, I just talked about it a second ago. So with the map, so it'll be harder without the map. But I start Hush River Valley, and then I route down into the Forlon Muskeg. I run without grabbing Forlorn Muskeg fire. I go straight into Broken Railroad and then head back into Forlorn Muskeg to grab the fire that's there. And then I go into Mystery Lake, and then after Mystery Lake we go to the Ravine, which is the tougher area. And with the Ravine, we're going to be using our fog ward most likely. Because there we're going to be. Do I need to break that stuff down? I think I do. In the Ravine, we're going to be going into Bleak Inlet momentarily. And then we are... After... My gosh, I'm trying to play and talk at the same time. After going through the Ravine, we go to Bleak Inlet, get the fire, and then come back up and then go to Coastal Highway, where we run through Coastal Highway, grab the fire that's there. Then we go to Desolation Point, run back through Coastal Highway up to Pleasant Valley. And then we are gonna head to Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf Mountain, and then end out in Ash Canyon. That's the route that got me to beat this on my first try, last I tried it. And I'm hoping that my plan here still holds true. Just finished Buried Echoes. I love Buried Echoes a lot. Zone of Contamination is a very cool zone. My only complaint, I'm happy you got the cured fish advice. That's a good, yeah. I can't believe I forgot about cured fish. The reason I didn't remember it when I did the video is because I actually have never made cured fish in game. So I just forgot it existed, if I'm being honest here. But yeah, Zone of Contamination, I like the zone. My only complaint with it is I don't understand why wolves are emaciated, but the bears aren't. I feel like bears should also be emaciated. And then I get I kind of get why deer wouldn't be, because they feast, they eat on plant life, but even then maybe they should be. Oh yeah, also starting here gets you a revolver, which makes it so you don't really need to worry about any you won't need to worry about the maybe they're more hardy, maybe. Who knows, honestly. You don't need to worry about wildlife or wolves at all with the revolver, which you get here immediately. It's okay if you're sleepy, go to sleep. You don't gotta worry about it. Same route, first win. Oh, we got 5 conditions. Jeez, that's frightening. Alright, this climb is gonna be our first tough point here. The only thing... Oh, thank you. Love you guys too. You guys have been amazing, honestly. I could not have possibly expected the response to what I got, and I don't want to get too mushy, but yeah, you guys have been amazing, and it's super exciting the opportunity that you guys are giving me here. Because I love this game. Honestly, I could do a whole hour-long video essay on why The Long Dark is such a fantastic, amazing, a beautiful game. And I may do that someday, but okay. So I don't remember exactly. Every hour of time that you pass, I think, is 30 seconds on the Darkwalker arrival. So I'm gonna be sleeping for a moment at the top of this rope climb. How many hours? So I actually started playing this game before I was old enough to be allowed to have my own Steam account, pretty much. So I played on my brother's Steam account, and on that account I have 600 to 700 hours. And then on this account I have 1,000 hours. So I think in total I'd say that I have about 1,700 hours in the game. So I have played a lot. I'd say most of those hours are in... Just have to change some animal spawns. Yeah, so there is one Timberwolf spawn in Pleasant Valley right now. As far as I'm aware, it's just the one. Found this climb a bit close, jeez. The Timberwolf spawn is near the barn. Please don't fall right now, Astrid. Okay. Please. That would be a terrible start. Certified gamer. Yeah, so we're gonna take a... Nope. Oh, I just misclicked everything. We're gonna take a little nap here. I don't have Tinder. I forgot that I don't have fire starting 3 immediately. Behind Town Hall. Really? Let's see. I'll just use my accelerant. I'm not gonna be starting a whole lot of fires. Yeah, that's why I started with that kind of content with the what you should carry, because it took me a long time to really learn what to carry. And once I figured out how to like whittle down on stuff, it made the game so much easier, especially when you're playing on easier, not easier, yes, easier difficulties. When you have a lot of items. Because most of my time playing has been playing in Stalker, but I've done my fair share of interloper runs, and I got the achievement for getting the final on the, I keep reading a comment while I'm talking and forgetting what I'm saying. I got the achievement that is survive until you get the final condition. The final like affliction from misery mode. So I made it, and that was first try too. I made it through misery. Basically, I think it's 50-ish days, like 46 days, to get the final affliction from misery. I got that achievement pretty quickly. There is a bear that can spawn around here. I'm hoping I don't run into that. Desolation point is a bear on the back way. Yeah, so the bear in Desolation Point we actually don't need to worry about at all, because it is we don't want to spend much time in Desolation Point, because the amount of time each region has, I cannot scuffle up there, can I? The amount of time each region has before fog sets in is based on how big the region is. I think Coastal Highway has one of the longest timers for how long you can be there. And the Desolation Point does not have a very long timer at all. And the fire that you need to get for the Darkwalker is basically, I think it's on the ice next to the lighthouse, if I remember correctly. So we won't be needing to go anywhere near the bear on Desolation Point, luckily. You avoid interloper because you like guns to match. So my revolver firearm choice, it was the Hunter's revolver for a long time. But it very quickly became the Warden's revolver, which I've seen some people have issue with. My only reason that I like it more is because it weighs 0.25 kilograms less than other revolvers. And I am a whore for whittling down as much like carry weight as I can. So that's become my go-to revolver for traveling. But yeah, my favorite rifle, it was Vaughn's rifle for the same reason, because it's so light. But now it's easily the Prepper's rifle because it's half that weight. That being said, that's just for practicality reasons. If I was going just based on not practicality, my favorite rifle is easily the Curator's rifle because of like the really pretty deer pattern on it. I think it's really cool. Okay, here we are at the cave. This is good because we're gonna want to get through. We want to get through this cave before the Darkwalker spawns, because you definitely don't want to be there. E equals skill. So the thing about the new spawns, I haven't experienced them all yet. The way it works is there are a couple regions where there is a possibility of there being Timberwolves on the refresh. And like whenever wildlife spawns refresh. And I guess now that you're saying it, there's one possibly outside the plane crash. Somebody else said that there is one that can be outside of the like Thompson's homestead, I think someone said, the town hall rather. And then I don't need that book. I'll probably burn it. Yeah, but they don't stay all the time. It's at this point now where instead of having regions that are entirely Timberwolf or entirely regular wolf, gray wolf, I think they're called. There's now certain spawns that occasionally will be gray wolves and some will be Timberwolves. Okay, we want to get over there. This is annoying me. So, the way that the bunker can only be used 25 times before breaking. The bunker? I have all the achievements done. Okay, so here's... Oh, the bunker rifle. Interesting. So here's the thing with the bunker rifle. I've actually just barely got it in my new run. Oh, hold up. Okay, so here, let me quickly go over what we're going to do. Whenever you enter a new region, you place a lore down where you last were. That way, it's not heading towards you, it's heading towards the lore. Then, whenever you are at a campfire, you always sleep for the whole ward duration. Yeah, it is close to us because we can hear it. So we just gotta start moving. All the achievements done. I don't. It was funny because I was working on getting them all done. I had... the only one I had left to do was survive for 500 days in one save, which I can do easily. My problem is that I very much enjoy the, like, struggle to survive bit of the beginning of runs. And once I get into the late game, I oftentimes get bored and want to start a new save. So that's been my problem, is just staying interested in a save long enough to actually get to that achievement. And then they added an achievement with the newest update that makes 1,000 hours survive, so it made the hardest one for me double as hard, which is very sad. But as far as the rest of the achievements go, I can actually hear. Let me tap out real quick. I'm gonna check the achievements. Yeah, I have all but I think 8 of them right now, and most of those are easy. I just need to like spend a couple hours grinding them out. But yeah. And the other thing about I was tabbed out of the game. That's why you couldn't hear it for a second there. You should be able to hear it now, hopefully. Can you guys hear the game? It's a bit quiet. I can turn it up if you want me to. I hadn't thought about making a community Discord, but if you guys want me to, I definitely can.
I can't feel my hands.
Cougars, actually, I don't know if they do. But cougars don't appear until a certain amount of set days in game, so they... It will, like, if there is cougars in this, it won't be for a bit. The warrior only stops from progressing towards you in a set circle. I don't think it does change the direction it's coming from. I think it just waits there. But it's a touch soft. I can turn up the audio a bit for the game. I just don't want it to be too loud. Okay, so we're here at this ward. There is sound. Okay.
Stuff will come in handy.
Okay. Okay, be good. So, we want to sleep here for, I think, 3 hours is how long this ward lasts. I just turned the audio up a bit. Let me know if that's better. I've never really done the sound balancing very much, so... Okay. So since it's already so close to us, and we don't have... It also got to our lure already. It's already so close to us, and we don't have much ward time left. I'm going to place another ward down right here. If that'll work. Oh, it usually does. Well, I'm not going to risk that. It's already close to us. I'll repair this real quick, just because we'll get a lot of... Oh, I don't have any cloth. Never mind. I'll not be doing that. Drink our coffee. Keep going. Oh, actually, one thing I want to double check. Last time I did this, I actually forgot to grab a page at one point, and I do not want to be making that mistake again. Yep, we have 3. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I'm grabbing is just food along the way and tools that I find. In this challenge, you... Oh, so the other ward does work. Okay, I'm lying. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna sleep through that ward. It is close to us, though. I don't know why they didn't do it in the newest update. I think they said they were going to. They did say that they're going to be adding the Hunted Part 3. That is something they said they would be doing. Okay, but this ward is up, so I did end up wasting that coffee, but it's fine. We have 14% on Toxic Fog, so we're doing fine there. This is so odd. It's giving us part of... I think we'll be fine. Unless it bugs out, this ward should be active after this one wears out, so we'll be fine. If not, I'll be a little bit annoyed, because you did just see that the ward was fine. Yeah, our ward's fine. So, I'm gonna start another fire here. Oh, the sound design is so good. So it does move to a lure if you're standing on a ward. I'm gonna show you once this fire's out here. I'm gonna show you what I do. What I do here. The version 1 or version 2 Cougar. I never actually got a chance to interact with version 1 Cougar. But from what I heard about it, it didn't sound like it was that great, honestly. So, anyways, so before I keep talking, it does have the best sound design. I could talk about it forever. I love this game. So, I'm going to place a lure, and then I'm going to erase my ward. So that way it definitely is going towards my ward. Oh yeah, here, sorry, I can't do this. Oh my gosh, I'm fat fingering on my buttons. Hold on. Yep, cool. Let's erase again. Right, there we go. So, the idea of the lore is I always know where it's going to be going to. And I will be explaining this in my video. I'm going to do like a little animation for it. When you put a lore down, best case scenario, it's going completely opposite from you, and you're getting absolute maximum value out of it going towards that lore. Worst case scenario, it's going in the same direction it'd be going if it was going towards you, but in that case, you're not really losing anything except for a charge on it. First time you encountered Cougar took 1, got the kill. Oh, one of its territories outside the lake? I didn't know that. I didn't know that it had a territory outside the lake. I have about 1,700 hours on the Long Dark. It's a lot. I've devoted a lot of my life to this game, and I am very happy with that. Actually, I do have a question for you guys. In your opinion, is billy goating cheating or cheesing, or is it just part of the game? Which billy goating is, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it right here. Billy goating is this, where you just kind of abuse the geometry a little bit to avoid having to do climbs. It's cheesing. Cheesing definitely. Yeah, I feel like it probably is. I do it a lot in my own saves, but whenever I do guides, you do risk a sprain. I will say, whenever I do guides, I'm gonna try and not do cheesing. Yeah, the Timberwolf mountain one for sure. You can't really mount a Billy Goat here though. Yeah, I do think it's cheesing. I do it, but in my guides, I'm gonna try to avoid doing it if I can. Here, I'm just testing if the strategy works. It works so well for me the first time that I don't think that me Billy Goating here and there is gonna actually change it, because with the frequency at which I use the spray cans, I have like so much extra that I could be a lot less careful than I am. I hope there's no moose here. I don't think there is. Okay, now ideally here I can grab some cattails. Oh, actually I should be grabbing the cattail heads because I don't have tinder right now. Yeah, so actually I lost a I don't use the Darkwalker feat in my runs. I don't think it's that great. But it's still fun. I like it. It's my favorite challenge. It's my favorite challenge mode for sure because of how well made it is. The way like it just instills fear is really good. I lost the run one time because I didn't know that there was a death wall in the ravine. So I very quickly got scared of Billy Goating down a lot of rope climbs, that's for sure.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
So here's the thing, I have never played. It is, hello. Dodging Darkwalker or tanking the fear damage. So, here's the thing. I have never, when I first went this run, I must have gotten lucky with where it was spawning. I only actually came into close proximity to Darkwalker once in the ravine. So, it depends on how it goes in Broken Railroad, but we'll see where we're at there. Let's just grab this food. So I've never actually attempted as the Dead Sleep. That's the only challenge I have not tried yet, and I want to try it. I just never got around to it. Okay, our lure is about to run out, which means it is. We only have 2 pages, so he's very slow right now. I also tried to get like stream alerts and stuff set up. I don't know if they're working, but we'll see.
Jesus, this is cold.
Our lord did just run out. That's a deer. Thank you. That sounds fun. I don't think. No, this is it. This is the arch. There we go. All right.
I need to find food.
I'm just streaming on YouTube right now. Oh, sorry. One thing, always do. New region, place a lure. Every time. I have only ever beaten the Darkwalker one time, and it did not bug out for me when I did it. Yeah, my biggest complaint with the Cougar, I think the Cougar's a lot better now than it was before. That being said, I do really wish that it was
If I don't warm up.
I know, Astrid, calm down. I do wish that it was a bit more stealthy, because there are some like areas. So actually, I'm really sad because they've taken out the coastal highway cougar for a bit because of how much it interferes with trade routes. But I thought that the coastal highway cougar was the best cougar because its territory was in an area with so many rocks and stuff like that that for like hid your view from it that it was actually terrifying. Like I loved that. And but then like in areas like Mystery Lake, I think it's super lame in Mystery Lake because you can just see it from really far away. It doesn't really feel threatening. Yeah, so the idea I have here with billy goating is I'm doing it to avoid the fatigue drain, but I also sprint a lot, so in the video, I'm just gonna say if you don't do billy goating, just don't sprint as much. That'd help make up for that. 1.0 does embody the stealth better. In Coastal Highway, so its first spawn is up by the... Its first spawn, the first Kukateri that you will find, is up by the transition region between Mystery Lake, or between Ravine and Coastal Highway. I'm gonna let myself be cold here for a bit. I'm not worried about it. The fox. A fox would be cute. I could see a fox, but it need to be a snow fox for me. I don't feel like regular red foxes. Unless, actually, I don't know, like, animal biology or how animals work in real life, so maybe there are red foxes in Canada. Who knows? I would say, if somebody asked about behaviors, I do think it's a little bit odd that you can just leave your food out in the snow with no punishment. I think that if you leave food out in the snow, then animals that, like, path near it should be able to, like, eat it. Yeah, I agree. I think that the cougar, when it has, like, cover, it gets really scary, and it's a really awesome fight. So, place our lure. We can also drop our empty can. Not that it matters too much. Actually, we are encumbered right now because we're tired. Yeah, I do want so one thing that I do wish that they would do, just because I mean I get it's probably difficult. I wish that animals in the game had like smoother animations to like drift between directions of moving. Because right now they'll just stop and then kind of like snap to the other direction and keep walking. I wish they had like turnaround and stuff like that, like a cougar kind of does. But the cougar's kind of buggy.
Tired.
The wolf cheese. What wolf cheese are you talking about? I don't know if I'm thinking of the right thing. What kind of difficulty do I normally run on? I usually like to run... It depends on what I'm going for. If I'm going for a really long run save, for like an achievement, I'll usually just do Stalker. I like the challenge of Interloper, but I also like... I like how Bleak Inlet added this whole like cool system around managing guns and like your ammo. I've wanted to do like Interloper, like custom, where I do Interloper with guns, but you can't get it. I don't think you can get achievements on custom difficulties. So, yeah, but yeah, Tristan the Tristan. If you can tell me what wolf cheese you're talking about, I'm very curious. I don't know if anyone knew, because I set it up so that like new subscribers and like donations and stuff should appear on screen. I'm hoping that's working. I don't know. It is working? I haven't been seeing it. Have you guys been seeing it? Did someone just... Hold up. That's not good. I haven't been noticing that. Was I just... Did it happen? I just missed it? Okay, well, whoever that was, thank you. I don't know how I missed that. I'm so sorry. 3 to 5 minutes ago. Dang it. Well, next time that happens, let me know very quickly so that I can make sure I know if it worked. You're 400 hours and tired Interloper recently. Couldn't get out of the region. Oh, tried Interloper. Interloper is a completely different game. It is very tough. Yeah, I think the thing with being able to aim at a wolf eating a carcass and it just runs away scared, I think that that's also should be changed. I think that wolves should charge you if you're challenging their kill. You see, I actually disagree with letting custom difficulties give achievements because you can make it easier than it should be for things like Misery. I guess you can't really do a Misery custom right now, but like, you could easily make it really easy to get some achievements by just gaming the system. But so I actually, here's the thing with Misery. I kind of hate Misery. I did it for the achievement. I hate it because the whole appeal to me is setting yourself up for long-term survival. And Misery, the final, I mean, if anyone doesn't want spoilers, plug your ears for a second, but with Misery, the final affliction you get is you can't recover condition anymore, so it's basically, you're gonna die, it's like, soon. And I think Misery, it's very challenging, but it kind of just gets rid of the whole point of doing anything, which is like setting yourself up for long-term survival. It's just kind of pointless. Yeah, it is a short-term thing. It's definitely just meant to be a challenge run. I made it towards the final affliction, which is about 46 games in game days. I don't see myself really playing it again, honestly. It was fun to do the one time. I know I can get that far, and that's all I really did.
Oh, I'm starving.
Okay, it's still heading towards our lure right now. We're gonna sleep by this fire, and then we're going to lure the fire, and then run back towards the entrance, because the biggest problem with the entrance to Broken Railroad getting lured is that it does mean that it's going to be right by us when we run back. But we should be able to bypass that to some extent. It depends on how far away it was.
I'm so tired, I could lay down right here.
We are going to have to sleep a lot here. Yeah, Misery mode is definitely just meant to be a challenge, it would seem. How much food do I have? Not a lot. Hey, buddy! Okay. The page. Okay. So, I'm gonna harvest this bad boy real quick. So the Long Dark 2, I was super excited about it. I actually, like, smacked my hand into the floor and, like, bruised my hand with my excitement when I saw that on the Game Awards. I think that, from the looks of it, I think it's going to be a lot more story-based. Yeah, Misery is definitely more playable without that, because it kind of sucks. Wow, no image. Alexa just subscribed. Thank you, Alexa. It's not showing up, which is very upsetting to me, why I'm not seeing that. That is... Hold on. I'm gonna tab out real quick. I have a thing pulled up where I can, like, test it. If I do that, let me tell me if you guys can see this. There's like philia. Can you see that? Yes, you can see that. So I get like a whole noise and everything when that happens. But I'm not getting a noise when you guys are doing it, and that's so odd to me. Why that's not happening. It's making me sad. That's so weird. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'll be able to fix it during the stream. I can try and fix it later. But yeah, I mean, keep letting me know if people are doing that so I can acknowledge them. I'm sorry if I miss you when you subscribe or donate or anything like that. Yeah, it's not a sound effect in the game. That's for sure. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. It's like the whole point of it is that I get to see it. It's sad. Okay. So here we're going to be using a lot of wards to make it so that we can sleep up to full fatigue. Okay, I will place another ward down because we're probably going to sleep past the end of this one. I won't be able to make more water. I can get back to reading the chat in a second. I need to focus here and make sure I execute this properly. It is very cold right now. Probably should have placed that ward in a better spot. Nope, it just changed. Okay. I still get warded when I'm here. Okay. That's an Aurora Wolf. Interesting. Almost ran into the fire. That would have not been good. Oh, I'm not warded right now. Okay, now I am. Jeez. So let's get ourselves... How much water? We have plenty. Let's do another 2 hours. Okay. I'm more just seeing if the... I'm executing the advice that I'm gonna give in my video just to make sure that it still works, basically. Because I did it one time, and it worked first try. I just want to double check that it's working. Yeah, it'd be nice if they... I am hoping that they add some cool stuff with the custom game mode. Okay, I need to erase this ward and place a new one. Hopes for the sequel. I honestly, I don't know what to expect with it. But I do have high hopes, because I'm probably going to make a video on it at some point. I was very nervous when they were talking about adding ways to make more ammunition. But... I have faith in them, because every time I've been nervous about something that Hinterland wanted to put into the game, they've done it in a way that's just blown me away with how smart it was. Okay, we can hear that our friend is getting very close now. Rage quit like 20 minutes ago, everything went downhill. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sometimes that just happens. Sometimes your new run doesn't go great. Okay, we are very good now. We don't have coffee, but that is good enough because we'll get to another fight here soon. Let's lose all of these canned foods. I play a very large variety of games. I am going to I do want to branch out my content at some point. Right now, I'm having a lot of fun with I'm having a lot of fun with the Long Dark stuff right now. You see, I'm not worried about the Long Dark getting abandoned because it looks to me like the Long Dark 2 is going to be a very different style. Because I think it looks like it's going to be multiplayer. I think it's going to be a much more story-based just from looking at the first, like, trailers. I'm not personally worried that it's going to become irrelevant. I was smashing open those cans, wasn't I? Well, whatever. I agree with hoping that it's still going to be a good single player. Wind does not blow up the green fire. It just has a certain timer with how long it'll last once you get to it. Anyways, let us head out here. So, placing our lure. Now we're going to drop this can. Use this to erase. Erase that. Okay. And now we go. So because we placed it there, it should move it off of the direct path of the tracks. So we won't be running directly into it if we even get close to it at all, but we might here for a second. Wintermute Episode 5 is supposed to come out early in 2025. But that's what they're saying. I know that they... I'm sure some people probably get annoyed with how much they have to move around their estimates. I understand, because I've worked around a good bit with, I have 12 minutes left here. I've worked to get around with, like, creating my own games, and, like, working with game development, and it's just unpredictable, especially when you're an indie company, so, but ideally, Wintermute will be finished out in the beginning of this next year. Thank you guys all so much for being here, by the way. I was trying to keep my hopes low for the turnout, just because YouTube to, like, live stream viewers is, like... Not everyone, like, likes to watch live streams, you know, but... I'm very surprised and happy with you guys all being here. Oh, he's very close. Or she. I like to think that our Darkwalker is a she. Very close, though. Might be a wolf up here. Yeah, I agree. I like that they don't crunch their employees. Before getting Cougar Knife, left the clot home, didn't find a hammer. Turned around to go home, got an Aurora. Oh, yike. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That's a terrible thing. Thank you, No Black. That's very nice. The cheat death mechanic. I'm not a fan of it. I do like how it's a choice. I like how you can choose to cheat death. You don't need to, you know, it is not a requirement. I probably will never use it. I like how permadeath is a thing. But yeah. I will remember you all when I have gazillions. Tristan, thank you so much. You guys have honestly been so amazing. I can't express to you how grateful I am to, like, all of you for being here with me and supporting me. But yeah, the biggest favor you guys can do for me right now is just keep me updated on any notifications that pop up, because I don't know why, but I get the simulated ones, I don't get the real ones, and I don't want to miss thanking anybody. Especially if it's like a donation or something, I don't want to miss that. I don't even know if the donations work, honestly. Yeah, I have no idea if those even work. I just try to set them up, I have no idea if they're gonna work. But nobody feel obligated to do that, because I just thought I'd figure that out, because why not? 2 main routes, Decision Point, Bleak Inlet. Yeah, shooting death just doesn't feel right to me. Starting in Desolation Point seems wrong to me, but I just don't know the tech from that route. Cheat death should be optional. I agree.
I can't feel my feet.
Yeah, it is nice for runs where, like, there's some bugged out geometry that happens a lot. Yeah, okay, I agree. Sagebrush repair, yeah. Sage repair womp, I definitely agree that if it's a bug-related death, then go ahead and cheat death. Alright, relore. $1,000 days on Inchilp without cheating death is crazy. I want to get a long-going interloper, but like I said earlier, I get really bored in the late game. Wow, these wins are not fun. Oh, if I turn my camera, you can see the fire in the right there. I don't think it is possible to do that manually, just because of the way the game is programmed. I think it automatically deletes the previous save the moment that you make a new one. I guess you could, like, maybe you might be able to, like, store a save file somewhere else. It just depends on how the game saves your data. Keep an eye on that wolf over there. Interesting. I don't know exactly where the weak ice is. I just know what, like, I know like what bodies of ice look like they might. Heya, red. You can't copy your own save file. I never tried to do that because I never really had a desire to. But it does seem like that you should be able to do that. What's the cougar bug that happened to you? Escape the Darkwalker is amazing. I haven't played as the Dead Sleep, but as of right now, this is my favorite mode for sure. I'm a little bit sad they didn't do anything special for Halloween this year, though.
I'll take it.
Alrighty. Let's see. What did I just get? I wasn't paying attention to my screen. Wearing all that. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Also don't need you. In this, I don't carry a rifle in this mode. I avoid larger predators if they show up, and that's about it. Oh, I forgot we have energy drinks. What am I doing? I'm throwing. Oh yeah, we got that, which means I can drop this. Okay. So, we got 3 minutes, not 3 hours, 3 minutes, 3 hours here. First Darkwalker run, managed to get stuck under some terrain for like half a day in game. Oh no. I do think that the Darkwalker moves a bit too slow early game. Favorite region? There's a lot of options. I like Timberwolf Mountain a lot. I think it's a really fun area. What's up? Ash Canyon's really nice because of the backpack. I start every run that I do in Ash Canyon. If I can choose. If not, then I go there immediately just because of how awesome that pack is. Cattail stocks can go bad in this game mode? I didn't know that. Is it like when it's close to you, it makes things decay, maybe? I don't know. Holy moly, there's a lot in here. What the hell? Why did I grab a replacement fuse? In what world would I need that right now? Let's see.
I can use this.
Okay, no more fuel on that one. Coffee, hell yeah. The fog does it. Interesting. Oh, Coastal Highway is great. I do love Coastal Highway. Alright, buddy. I hear you getting closer to me. I'm also going to be tap sprinting now because I am close to being encumbered. Yeah, the Glen, you are right. That's why I have not been bothering looting anything, really, unless it's on my way. There's a couple key areas that are on the way and not a long time to loot that you should try to loot, but beyond that, you really don't need to grab anything except maybe some cattails if you're running low on food. Fellow survivors, I feel like a fraud. You're not a fraud. Okay. We are exiting the early game now. What we just did is the easiest part of this run. The toughest part is in Ravine, because we're going to be passing through Ravine 3 times. And it's got a very short fog timer on it. Ready? I do not need simple tools at all. I spawned in Hush River Valley. There are 2 wolves right there. Oh, this wind is gonna suck. It's going straight into us. If people have interest in watching me play Wintermute, I definitely do it. Oh, this wind is horrible. Hey, buddies. Yeah, hi. How are you? Hey, bud. Hey, puppers. How's it going? I mean, if people wanted me to stream frequently, I honestly am so down for it. Like, I could easily devote time on my, like once a day on the weekends to stream frequently. Oh, this wind is terrible. Yeah, thank you. I'm so surprised with the turnout for this stream, honestly. I was hoping to maybe get like 5 people, so I'm very happy. Yeah. I've never played Zomboid, no. Episode 5, full walkthrough.
Someplace to escape this cold.
Maybe, yeah. I could also play through episode 5 for the first time live, too. I'd be up for that. Who, what, where? Is that a different wolf? No, it wasn't. It was the same wolf. If this wind could stop, I'd be really happy. It's slowing us down so much. Thank you. Thank you, equal skill. Maybe I can get the wolf to look at one of these rabbits here. Go for a rabbit. There we go.
Freezing.
So here's the thing about the donations. I was having trouble figuring out how exactly to get that to work. I put like a link to it in the description of the stream. I don't know if that works though, if I'm being honest. But yeah. But also, don't feel obligated to do that. I just felt like doing it because why not? But like, just you guys being here is awesome enough. If you do try it, let me know if it works. I don't know if it does. If I could add anything to the game, I feel like the plants in the game should regrow, but after a long time. Like, I feel like after like 60 to 100 in-game days, some plants should be regrowing. That's one thing that I felt like was always weird, because I like how a snow shovel seeds. Yeah, not much does grow in the winter, that's true. But there are things that like the things that grow on Great Bear, like, it's winter it's very cold most of the year here anyway. And like, I don't know, again, I'm not like, candles. I'm obviously not like super well versed on like how plants grow, but yeah. I do think that being able to regrow like a potato or a carrot would be nice. Oh, really? Let's see. Yeah, I do think that, yeah, actually, I agree with you that one of the biggest things is you should be able to sleep on the floor if you are like, cause not very many people would be like, I'd rather die than sleep on the floor. That's one thing that is weird. Oh, hold on. I see that alert. I don't hear it though. So thank you so much, Ryan Rail, for that. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the 150. That's amazing. Thank you. Let's see. Sorry, I'm paused for a second here for that. But I can see them. Oh my god. Goat Serious, thank you so much. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it would make more sense if things grow in the summer and then not in the winter. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, I will say if I had to choose one thing, I think you should be able to sleep on the ground if you can. I will say Redbeard is right that in the story modes and in a lot of like stuff, they do mention that it is beautiful in the summer. They do talk about that. So Redbeard is right there. I don't need this. Let's see, I'm wearing everything I have. Okay. Let's eat a couple bites here. The Glen, I agree. You did forget Bleak Inlet, but otherwise that is correct. That's why I'm going here. Yeah. Alrighty, I do gotta focus here for a second with this fire. Yeah, so I was lucky enough to see those donations. If there are more and I missed them, please point them out to me. But thank you guys so much for that. That's amazing. Yeah, only 18% fog. We're doing fine. This was the fire that I left the page at before, by the way. When I did my first run, I accidentally forgot to grab the page. And that made me have to come back into here, which made me pass through the ravine 4 times. How on trend? Ever since pemmican bars were added, I have hoarded every single rose hip I find, and I've not used them for anything other than pemmican bars. I love those things. And I was once carrying like 3 kilograms of rose hips because I was on a really long journey. I wanted all of them. There's a wolf there. Yeah, hi, buddy. Yeah, I haven't really bothered going for ratio. I don't really bother with ratio acorns and stuff unless I'm playing Interloper. But I've gotten to the point now with how amazing pemmican bars are that I get all the rose hips I find. Actually, I disagree with being able to buy rose hip bags and stuff, because that would imply that he's going to collect them. And the whole thing with the trader is he's like looting abandoned ships and stuff. That's like the whole like lore that they made it for him. It's like he's looting abandoned ships and stuff like that, and he's not really leaving his boat much. I agree, Arcane Highlighter. I don't want the Long Dark 2 to be like too story-based. Like, it looks like it's gonna be mostly story-based. I want them to have a good survival mode, because that's what made... Like, I like Wintermute, but the survival mode is definitely what I'm here for with this game. That's true, he could have. There's a wolf right there. I'm just gonna have to shoot that guy. I'm not gonna be able to go around him. Hey, bud. Okay. This is the hardest part here. So I'm gonna be focusing a bit more on the game right now. Did I miss a $15 donation? Oh my gosh, who was it? Was it Griffiner? Whoever that was, thank you so much. That's crazy. Thank you. I need to get these sound notifications to work because I don't want to be missing what you guys are giving me. Thank you so much, man. That's amazing. Thank you. Okay. I'm happy I remembered that we have energy drinks because that's what we're gonna need to get down this rope climb. For ammo, so in my stalker games, I can live stream my longest term stalker one that I'm trying to get the long-term achievements for. I'm pretty lax with revolver ammo, just because of how much of it you find, and I'm also pretty confident with bows if I ever run out of ammo. But oh, I need to find the rope. Gosh darn it. Okay, hold up. I need to find the rope. I'm dropping things to be able to run around faster. I always forget to find the rope. I like Vaughn's rifle for travel, but I was saying earlier, I really love the Curator's rifle because of the really pretty deer design on it. I think that's really, I love that a lot. It's really cute. Please let the rope be in this cave? Maybe? That'd be lovely if it could be in here. I don't think it is. Which is very sad for me. But that's fine. Okie dokie. I like the new Cougar. I think it's better, it's more part of the world than the old one is. I wish that it was a bit, like, more stealthy. And I wish that it had, like... I wish that it, like, followed you around more and, like, it, like, sought you out at a certain point. A vid about the new Cougar. Maybe. I don't really know what I would talk about beyond just, like, how it works. I could, like, talk about, like, specifically how it works. Yeah, the Bard's rifle does have a really nice sight. I agree. It has really good sights on it. Yeah, I do wish the Cougar was, like, a bit more crafty. I don't need wires. Why did I grab those? I think I like that I like the Cougar. I think that it's a really cool addition. It is just really complicated to hit that sweet spot, just like programming wise. But yeah. One thing I do think that that shouldn't have happened is I think that the cougar territory shouldn't be shown on the map. I think you should have to run into it. I think that, like, telling you where it is gets rid of all that fear of, like, running into it. But, yeah. I also love the way that the boxcars look now. They look really clean. So we're already at 32% fog in here. Wasting any time in the ravine is a huge no-no, and that's what I just did a bunch of, but luckily this is the only area we should really have to worry about using our Dispel Fog.
Anything right now.
Okay. And the only time that I actually, yeah, it is a bit too predictable, I agree. The only time that I ever ran into the Darkwalker to be in close proximity when I beat it, this game mode, was when I was heading back from Bleak Inlet. Okay. We're drinking this. So the strategy is more about the route and how we're sleeping. I think there's only going to be 2 spots here where I do a full rest up to full restored fatigue. But our route here, we start in Hush River Valley, Mountain Town, run through Forlorn Muskeg to get to Broken Railroad, then go to Forlorn Muskeg, Mystery Lake, down to Bleak Inlet, up to Coastal Highway, then Desolation Point, Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf Mountain, and then up to Ash Canyon. Thank you, Belligerent Badger. Sorry I missed that. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thought that blade of grass was more ammo.
Can you eat trees? 'Cause I'm gonna.
Don't need a tree. How was everyone's holiday, though? Mary, that's good. That's what you want to hear. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, one of my closest friends... 7 minutes till fog, yikes. One of my closest friends got a stomach bug. Like, on Christmas Eve, got a stomach bug. Which was so sad to hear. Also, I mean, another thing that happened, I won't go into, like, the details of it, but I did have a pretty big tragedy happen with my partner on Christmas Eve, which was very upsetting. But we got through it, and we're living. And you guys helped me blow up to get to 1,000 on Christmas Eve as well, so that helped a lot for sure. Got a new Leatherman, that's nice. Lots of good family interactions, love to hear that.
Sure getting cold.
Hey, if you're not at work, you get to be here, so I mean, that's victory in my eyes, so. Yeah, so this will be the only other time I think I'm gonna plan on resting up to full fatigue restore. Yeah, that really was my Christmas gift.
Thought I'd ever wake up again.
Yeah, so I don't want to, like, I've been trying not to talk about monetization too much because I don't want to make it seem like that's why I'm here. I'm mostly here just for fun and to keep things going. I hope they do keep the festive sweater. But the thing about monetization is is you need to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time. I think right now we're at like 2.6 thousand hours of watch time. But it's counting it weird on the actual like screen counting it. So I might need to like call them and ask what's going on there, but yeah. Yeah, one thing, I'm gonna make a post about it at, I'm gonna make a post about it towards the middle of January. I am still in school. I'm in college. So what I want to do is I want to like push to get monetized. And then once I get monetized, I'm gonna start slowing down videos, maybe being like once a week. And I'm gonna start making a lot of videos to have like prepared to post, so that if I get really busy during school, I can still give you guys content about once a week. I've never had a, well, when I was like a little kid and like I wanted to be a YouTuber when I grew up, I made like a couple little videos, but this was my first real attempt at making a YouTube channel. I'm a computer science major.
Can you eat trees?
Thank you. My videos, I'm very happy they're being well received.
So cold. Think.
One thing I do want to make sure like people know is like it's more like my videos are my experience in the game and what I would recommend. There's no like right way to do it, but like because like a lot of people recommend other things, and especially like if you're playing only an interloper, there's other things that will probably work. But I definitely have my way of doing it. That's what I want to share because I feel like it's worked for me very well. Yeah, I might post some stream highlights. So I'm hoping. I know that I think YouTube automatically saves VODs. I'm pretty sure it does, which is good because one of the reasons I'm doing this is because when I'm sure you've noticed when I do my videos, I have the gameplay in the background, and that's usually gameplay regarding something that I'm doing. So like Timberwolf Mountain's probably my favorite region. When I do like a travel video, I'll usually have videos of me traveling. If I'm thank you, Red. So what was I talking about? I keep getting distracted reading the comments. Yeah, I agree, Goat Serious. World of Crow. I won't give out my specific age just to like protect myself a little bit, but I am younger college age. We'll put it that way. Yeah, Twitch is not great for streaming. But what I do, like if I'm traveling, I'll have like a video of me traveling. If I'm cooking, I'll try and have a video of me cooking. If I am doing a Darkwalker video, I want to have like clips of me doing Darkwalker stuff, so that's why I'm hoping that it'll upload to YouTube and I can use stuff from this stream as the background. Yeah, it is like a tier list. There's never only one correct thing to do, for sure. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. I think I'm gonna keep abusing energy drinks to get down this climb. I don't want to bother resting until I'm at that fire. Yeah, Twitch is kind of killing itself with its policies. It's not been... it's been handling its business very poorly. It's kind of down that path of... it's kind of going down that path of... how should I put it? Like Blockbuster, where they snatch defeat from the jaws of victory a little bit. That's kind of what Twitch is doing.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Yeah, this slow pace is not helping. I definitely didn't get this tired the first time I played through, so I'm doing something a little bit different here, but I'm not worried about it. Yep, coffee, exactly. Coffee and energy drinks. I do think it's getting closer. The music's getting more intense. I'm still too encumbered. That's not good. I'll drop you, and I'll drop you. What else? What else? I don't need you. Okay, we good. With how much back and forth you have to do in Bleak Inlet and with this whole Bleak Inlet and Ravine section, it's where the Darkwalker's gonna get closest to us. So this will be the riskiest area for sure. They don't. What they do... So energy drinks, when you drink them, they give you a... I think it's 60% boost to your fatigue. Or reduction to your fatigue. But when they wear off, they reduce it by 50, so you like have an energy crash. So if you don't move too much, like if you stood still and lost no fatigue during the energy drink, you would gain 10%. But if you move around too much, you'll kick back down below. It's better for quick surges of energy. How many days are we at here? It's not telling us. Well, I don't know if well-fed buff is a thing. I want to make sure that we... just in case. I've actually never used caffeine pills. I've not gotten to that point yet. I'd imagine maybe... they're either... I'd imagine they're maybe between, like, coffee and energy drinks. That's just my guess. Yeah, it can't take energy away if there is none. Yeah. Yeah, caffeine pills got added with the trader. Oh yeah, there we go. Headache. I don't like that sound. I'm going to... let's see. I've got 2 restrictions for this stream. I can only stream until 5 o'clock MST, which is another hour and a half. So it's either until I finish this or until we get to that time. At the pace we're going at, I think we should be able to get to complete it by then. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Which is a big no-no? I did not place a lure when I got into Bleak Inlet. That's a big no-no. Favorite board game? My family plays a lot of... there's a lot of Settlers of Catan. I like that game. Imagine your survivor actually collapsed after a stim wears off. Yeah, that would not be great. Actually, you know what? Actually, one of my favorite regions right now, not to live in. It's not my favorite region to live in because it's not great. My favorite region is Sundered Pass. Sundered Pass, I'm gonna make a whole video on why Sundered Pass is so good, but it's so... it emulates that like top of a mountain feel so good. Oh, I I need, like, to write it all out in a script to formulate my thoughts properly. Alrighty, here we are. Alright, let's just double check real quick that we had everything we need. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should have 7 pages right now. Yep, we do. Cool.
This will come in handy.
Okay. You... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Lovely. Did I take... Dude, go away. Okay. Gonna eat... So, if you kill a cougar, another territory spawns instantly. I don't think there's one there until you actually... until it respawns fully. I could be wrong, though. But yeah, here is where we're going to be trying to sleep back to full rest. Because again, we have so many wards right now, or like so many cans of spray right now, we do not have to worry at all. Okay. Then we'll sleep 4 more hours, and then we'll keep going. Really? Yeah, that's my thing about the cougar, is I don't think that there should be more than one cougar. I think that it should just have more areas that it roams between, so you never actually know... I'm gonna pause for this. I think it'd be better if, like, there's a lot of areas of cougar, like where that could be, and it roams between all those areas, so you never know which one it's actually gonna be in until you hear it. I think that's how it should work. And it also can be... you can also run into it as it travels between those regions. I think that would be really cool. I'm gonna add, like, some more stealth to it. I think there's no reason for there to be more than one cougar in a region at once. But that's just me. Yeah, same. That's what I assumed, but... Okay. Let's get going. Okay, I do really gotta focus in here. This is gonna be the toughest spot in this game. In this run, rather. So, if I miss anything... Well, don't get me wrong. I like the cougar a lot. I do like it a lot. I do like it a lot. I really do. But I mean, I do have some complaints, which is also fine. Like, nothing's perfect. I think that they did a great job making it better than it was originally. Should be drinking this. Drink half of it. I love the music. The music in this game is fantastic. I am a fan of zone of contamination. I love that. I love that area. Okay, we're starting to hear the Darkwalker wailing a bit, so it is close. Closer than I would like it to be. Oh, I forgot to erase the ward. Oh, yeah. Oh, here's one thing, actually, I do think. So, if you didn't know this, um, in the story mode, in Wintermute, if a predator spots you, there's different music that plays when a predator is hunting you than it does in regular survival mode. And it's got like a good feel to it that I think matches the cougar very, very well. I think that that music would have been really good to put in for cougar spotting music, as opposed to regular hunt music if it sees you. Yeah, the string. Yes, yeah. There you go. String quartet music. That's what I would call it. Yeah, very good music. Alright, here's our rope climb. Ugh, don't like that music. Oh, my fatigue reduced wore off right when I clicked it. Yeah, please don't to the Darkwalker, please. We want to win this run. I am American, unfortunately. Gotta wait for our thing to get back up. But you know, one thing I don't want to do on this channel is really make anything political or anything. That's not where I don't really want to do that. I want this to be about the game and people's enjoyment of the game. They confirmed that he can't jump during winter is hilarious. I think that for sure, I would not be opposed to bringing the bear spear to survival. I think it'd be a very cool idea. Because, I mean, all the mechanics are there, you know? Ooh, bear spear blueprint from Trader is a good idea. One thing I do hope they do, I hope they add a new region, for just to the free area of the game, right here. Because there's a big open space there between Blackrock and Hush River Valley. Like, they don't necessarily need to get connected to each other, but I think that that'd be a region they could easily add in. Imagine canceling like the 5th trade in a row, and the trader shoots you down the next time you're near the beach. That's hilarious. Alright. Here's the tough spot because of how little time we have. Place our lure. This, right here, this stretch, is where I got really close to the Darkwalker got really close to me for the only time in my other run, was in this exact stretch here. I like the wolf struggle mechanic. I think it's good because if you make it full, then you've pushed it off, but there's also a chance that you might, like, puncture or cause it to flee earlier. I like it. Yeah, I do think that the Blackrock just feels more isolated. I mean, I guess the whole point of Blackrock is to be an isolated prison, but still. Red, you're very funny. That is hilarious. Okay, we're gonna have to pop our last energy drink here. Gotta get up this thing. Oh, we have 2 of them. Never mind. We're fine. We got plenty. Ooh. Horses better be rideable, yeah. I did see one comment on the trailer though that was so funny. They said, oh my god, Astrid could finally eat a horse. And that made me just die. That was so funny. Yeah, they better be edible too. Okay. She's getting close now. I keep saying that, but I'm very confident that she's closer now than she's been in a long time. Oh yeah, she's very, very close. His last trade is just his wooden leg. Red, do you want me to die? It seems like maybe you do a little bit. Another energy drink. Beautiful. And a wool scarf. I dropped the wrong thing. Oh, she's very close. What I want to do for the thumbnail of this video, though, is I want to... My partner is an artist, and I want to make her, like, have... Or not make her. I want to have her, like, draw my little character. I want her to draw Willow with the Darkwalker mask. I can't hear the footsteps now.
I need to find a place to rest.
Can we crawl into a bear like a Wampa from Star Wars? That's a must-have mechanic. We must do that. Has to be happening. Oh, I agree. I love how we can drink our own pee. I love how the Darkwalker it actually makes you really scared. And at least the first time you play through it, and it did for me, and I loved that. I'm gonna see if I should try and stretch out and hopefully make it before this fog kicks in. You know what, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna pop another energy drink. I wanna be able to save our fog dispel if we can. Oh yeah, the Long Dark has such good vibes to it. Yeah, I know we won't die right away. But I don't really want to... I mean, we have enough resources, I'm not worried about it. I just want to make it as safe as possible. Your food will. But we're good. What we're at? 88%? Nah, yeah, we're fine. Drink a calming tea. Hey, I have a calming tea. PvP tournaments with the boys. So yeah. Oh wait, hold up. We are not forgetting our lore because she's close. Yeah, the way that we're going here is we're going straight across. Was that me you're barking at? Oh, it is. Hi. On Scurvy. I like the Scurvy mechanic. I think it adds some more nuance to the late game. Yeah. It adds nuance to the late game that gives you some stuff. Let's do cannibalism. That's a choice. So, Escape the Darkwalker, it's a little complicated how exactly the Darkwalker works. I'm gonna go over it in detail in the video I make on it. But essentially, removing corpses disrespectfully to my digestive tract. Oh my god. But essentially, the Darkwalker has a certain distance from you, and it spawns, as far as I'm aware, when you load into an area, it just picks a random direction that it spawns from you, and then it beelines towards you, unless you have a ward or a lure that changes its behavior a little bit. But you just want to get as much space between you and it as possible. Reach cooking level 5 to eat corpses more efficiently. Yikes, guys. Human meat just ends up as cured meat. You guys are being a little bit concerning right now. Did I accidentally just harbor a community full of cannibals? Is that what I'm doing here? Which, I mean, good, you know, your guys' choice, all on you. Go for it. I'm not gonna judge you. Ew, Griffner, ew. Ah, you guys, being disgusting. The Darkwalker does, free labor. You guys are being, whoa, holy. You know what? I'm gonna stop encouraging this behavior. Man witch. The Darkwalker, it's not actually like a physical entity that walks. It's more like a point in the world. And it like finds the nearest geometry above it to put footsteps on, basically. So it goes verticality doesn't matter. It's just horizontal, like how close it is to horizontally. And it does go through all obstacles in terrain. You can't ring around the rosy, the Darkwalker. Dark flopper. Yeah, it draws a line and follows it, exactly. What I am worried about here is, I think I was just sprinting too much. I think I'm just getting too, getting a little bit too antsy on it. So they definitely just skip over rope climbs. The Darkwalker doesn't need to climb ropes or anything. Trading the trader a lit noisemaker is crazy. What up? What's the redacted message? Can I see that? What message got redacted? Oh. That's weird. Oh, hold up. My stream is all fucked up now. There we go.
I can lay down and have a little sleep right here.
The SCP message. Yeah, it is like a spirit. Man, yeah, I honestly could not tell you how surprising, like, when it comes to being in the online space, it is luck. Like, a lot of it, there's stuff you can do, like, I feel like I probably put videos out there in an area where not a lot of things are covered, so it's easy to, like, have people interested in it. But I also just got really lucky with the algorithm boosting it. Oh, that's the first time the Darkwalker has reached one of our wards. Or one of our lures, rather. So it just destroyed that. That's right, we get coffee now. So, we're dropping you, getting our mucklucks. Now, if anything I'm not wearing, no. Okay, so we're gonna cook a lot. I could easily drop some rounds right now, actually. Let me open up this. She dropped her mug of tea. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get hella coffee. Because the only... after this, we're gonna go to full... I'll do a full sleep one more time in... what was I just talking about? In Desolation Point. Because... then, ideally, we'll let it catch all the way up to us. And then we should never need to loop back towards it again for the rest of the entire run. So, we're gonna do... 2 hours here. Yeah, I do think it'd be cool to have, like, tanning racks. I think I'll be fine from the Darkwalker. Again, I was farther away. I was less far away from it in my first attempt at this than I am right now. I might do lore videos. Probably should have not slept that long in case I start freezing. Nope, we're fine. Cool. Alright. She'll be really close now.
I'm gonna need to eat
Gonna lure it. Erase that. Tap that. Drink some tea, or not tea, coffee. And we run. My favorite tail... I think my favorite tail is probably... trying to, like, not decide based on region. Like, if it was based on region, I'd say Sundered Pass, but, like, I think the equipment you get from Sundered Pass is probably the worst equipment that you can get from a tail. You just get better stuff from, It's not as good as, like, the tool belt or the rifle holster. I'm pretty sure it will. That's why we erase our ward after placing our lure. Everyone say hi to the trading dock. I do think that Will's breathing is a bit too loud. Mackenzie is a big ol' mouth breather.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Let's see. Yeah, we're on the right path. His loud breathing is immersive. He lost his inhaler in the crash. I don't think that alcohol should be added. I don't think it... Well, because... The thing about, yeah, I was gonna say, well, here's the thing, is alcohol can, like, make you feel warm, but you're not actually warm. So, like, you wouldn't, like, actually gain warmth in real life. You would just feel like you are. Which is like with hypothermia, like, you're so cold you feel like you're warming up again. You're not actually getting warmer, so... Yeah. I personally don't see a need for it. Ooh, it could function as a painkiller. If they do add it, I just need them to make sure they put in, like, addiction debuffs, because it is a substance that can be abused. Oh, hi. Jesus Christ. Yeah, run away. If that Jewel's gonna go back to his old ways. Molotov. Oh my god. Y'all are destructive. Oh, Lord. Twice now, huh? Oh, I missed. Okay, well, that's not good. Okay, we're fine. You didn't even give me any blood loss, man. I missed again. Whatever. Don't judge me. I better aim when it's light out. It's a little bit dark. I didn't hit him because there was a white puff of me hitting the snow behind him. And it'll be like a red splat if you hit him. He also flinches if you hit him. You see, I've had it where I've had wolves be incredibly close and I hit them and they back away. But I also had them commit to it. I think it depends on how much damage you deal. Like, if you critically hit them and they take a lot of damage, I think they back out. I don't know the exact functionality of that mechanic, but yeah. This will be our first time going inside of a cave, which can be very, very... hold on, I need to wait to go inside. It can be very risky inside of caves with the Darkwalker. So, luring right here. To get our lantern out. Okay, let's go. Should I grab all the salt? Is there gonna be salt in here still? I like the mechanic where if you're wearing a wolf coat or a bear coat, they can get scared. I think it's a good mechanic. Just because, like, of the scent that it would have. Although, I guess if you're curing them, they probably wouldn't have a scent anymore. But, I think it's cool. Not enough sodium in my diet. Endless night mode. I've never played endless night mode. I've never really had a desire to. It doesn't sound like... I like how there's a day-night cycle, and that, like, makes it more... It just adds more dynamicness to the game. But, I'll try it someday. Long way. Okay. Nope. You. If you eat enough wolf, your breath should scare them. It's just, it's over there. Oh yeah, it's by the Riken, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Hello. Just ignore me immediately? It's funny. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, that rope climb is stupid. I don't know why it exists. Is it... Okay. I haven't done one, or heard of one until now. I'm assuming it's where you fall down and click it at the very bottom to grab it. Is that what it would be? I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm a genius. I figured it out. I'm so smart, guys. Applaud me. Hey. Hey. How dare. I definitely would not try a rope clutch on, like, a long-term save. I mean, also, if billy goating is cheesing or, like, cheating, I definitely think that rope clutching is. Like, I think even more so. Like, I would not... I don't think I would ever rope clutch a lot if I learned how to do it, because I just think that's a bit cheesy. Or, like, a bit too cheesy for me. Yeah, this is, after we get here, the idea is that we'll rest up to full at the fire, and then we'll place a lure, and this will be the last time we'll have to backtrack. That's a good point, Riffner. That's a good point, actually. Is it tea time? I can drink some tea here. Zip lines win. That's funny. Let's see. Actually, give us more, so we're just gonna take that. Oh, drop. Where? Oh, that got ruined at some point. Probably during the wolf struggle. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. It doesn't matter that much. Don't need you. Okay. Alright, guys. Yeah, I know where the bear is. Don't worry. I don't think the game should be designed around cheesing. I think that the cheesing... I think cheesing is like... It happens in any game. I don't think it should be catered towards too much. Hey guys, tea time. It's our tea time, guys. We drink our tea. Well fed. Yay. Let's do this. Okay. Let's drop another ward. And we sleep back to full. It's a little chilly. I'm gonna drop one more down, just so we can get the full. We have so many sprays, it's ridiculous. So, we're gonna sleep back to full. I do think that wolves should charge you eventually. I think, like, after chasing you a bit, wolves should probably charge you. Or if there's, like, more than one wolf around you, then they should just feel, like, confident in charging you. But who knows? I do think it's a little odd that you can just walk away for no reason. Alright, guys. Final stretch. We got this. Just gotta head back the way we came. I would not be shocked if we do get into close proximity of the Darkwalker on this little stretch here. That sound freaked me out. Yeah, I agree with you. They should charge after stalking a bit. I'm gonna make a video about clothing. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in a roomy pack because it's kind of hard. Like, there are some clothes that are really efficient with their, like, really weight efficient with its warmth, but they're not really that warm. I personally think that one of the areas where it's always worth sacrificing weight is for warmth, especially in, like, Interloper. But I will make a whole video about, like, all the clothes and where they lie eventually. But that's a very big task.
The guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably make, like, travel loadouts, defense loadouts, stuff like that. Oh, hi, buddy. Having a good meal there? Just keep focusing on it. A double bear coat. I hate the bear coat, actually. I don't think I've ever made a bear coat after the first time I made it, just because of how much sprint it gets rid of. Later, sucker. Oh, did I misremember how to get up here? I think I did. I goofed it a little bit, guys. In Interloper, it is worth it, because in Interloper, generally, you shouldn't sprint, because it uses too much calories and fatigue. But I think Stalker and below, bear coats just aren't really worth it. But I do think that it's definitely worth considering. I'm just gonna have to go around. It's definitely worth considering on Interloper. The moose cloak, I don't think I've ever made one. I should. It's just not ever stuck out to me as being super, like, useful. Because a moose hide satchel all the way for me. Actually, I'm gonna pause real quick. I will die on this hill. They need to make it so that the hats you can make, they need to make a craftable hat that can go on the inner layer. Like, the fact that maybe the wolf hat can, I haven't tried it yet, but, like, the cougar wrap and the rabbit hat, they can only be equipped on the outer layer, so you can never, like, make it so that you can craft a full, like, set of headgear or anything. It's really annoying to me. Rabbit skin balaclava, yeah. Well, I thought that the cougar wrap should have been I thought it should have been a under, like, a lower, inside layer, because you can put, like, a hat on top of a wrap. That music's getting a little spooky. Oh, she close. Oh, she real close. Yike, okay. Well, that's scary. So, once we get into here, it's gonna be very dangerous. Nah, I can't do that. Okay, come on. Rabbit vest, yikes. It was funny, the first time I played through this, I actually thought maybe the Darkwalker was bugged and she just wasn't existing because of how little I came into contact with her. Like, I mean, like, I only one time actually got close to her. And so far we haven't gotten here at all. Yeah, the building dread is incredible right now. This music is making it very scary. Oh, those are footsteps. We can feel those. We can hear those footsteps. Yeah, yike. Yep, here we go. Uppies, Astrid, uppies. There we go. Okay. Ah, crap. I can't do this right now. Okay, let's go. Woo!
That can't be good.
It's fine, I'm not worried about it. It's going to the lure. Drink more coffee. Yeah, there goes that lure. Okay, let's go. Woo! The wind is just in the worst spot it could be right now. I have to try and cut across. Oh, that is terrible. It was, as far as I know, the effects for anxiety has always been that way. I'm also having a great time with all of you. Okay, the toss-up we get from where the Darkwalker spawns when we go into Coastal Highway will really determine how much room we can get. Do not put Astrid in Fortnite. I disagree with you there. Once again, this wind is just the worst thing it could possibly be right now. Astrid in Smash Bros. Pulls out a revolver and shoots Mario. Oh, you know what I should have done, actually? I should have waited to grab the page in... I think, actually, this is what I did last time. I just forgot about it. The page in Coastal Highway should be left until after you've got Desolation Point to make the Darkwalker a bit slower. You know, the Glen, you have a very good point. Too OP. Yeah, now that I remember that, I know that I did do that last time. I just forgot about it this time. I remember that I went to the fire to rest and get equipment, but I didn't grab the page until I was on my way back through. But regardless, you can just make a beeline. Footsteps have worn off, so we are getting a bit distance there. This wind is killing us, though. It's making it a lot harder to get more distance. Oh, okay. Right, there we are. We know where she is. Oh, that's a bear. That's a yikes. I can deal with a wolf. I don't want to deal with a bear. What's up, pupper? I don't think I did get a flare gun. I got flare. Maybe I forgot to pick it up. Maybe that's what happened. I also just dropped the flare gun. I don't like the flare gun very much. Go away. Of course, a little bit. Yeah, it is. I think I prefer just to avoid it. But you're right. In this situation, it would have been nice because I wouldn't have had to readjust for the bear. I don't know if we. I mean, honestly, I think it's very doable. I am not positive that we'll be able to fully close out this run. It all depends on how much room we can get before the Pleasant Valley fire. Oh, if there was a Page and Sundered pass, it'd be impossible. It's just, you'd have to start there, and that would be the only viable option. I have to say Paddington. Corduroy's just a little tiny guy. Paddington's a little bit larger. And I think instead of unarmed combat, you mean in a bare-handed fight. I'm really funny. You guys should be laughing. You should all be laughing very hard at that joke. That was pretty good, I think. No! Red, please. Spare me. Reported for unfunny. That is a odd interaction there. E equals skill. I being able to damage something with the flare gun is not the most consistent thing. But it is weird that you could collect it again afterwards. I do not know what that would possibly be from.
I need anything right about now.
Maybe it's the bug or something? I don't know. That's weird. You know what? I have extra wards. I'm gonna place another lure here just to get a tiny bit more off our track. I think it makes sense that it sort of can do it occasionally because, like, you know, it is a fast projectile, but I do like how it's not a consistent thing. Climbing should be a minor skill. Yeah, actually, no. I think should be a skill is breaking things down. I think there should be a hatchet-based skill. That like also makes it so the hatchet becomes like the best thing, like even better for breaking things down. Yeah. I'm glad you'll agree. Doesn't, I could be wrong. Doesn't the sewing skill reduce crafting time for clothes? Or am I just wrong? I might just be wrong. Yeah, honestly. We ate all the books. I did hear a wolf up here, I think. Yeah. Stay scared, buddy. I hadn't thought about that with the noisemaker, but that does make sense. Sorry, my sinus has been so dry today. I might be getting sick, I'm not sure. Okay. Drink that. You can sprint through this cave. And then... I keep forgetting not to do that until I've walked in. Ah, crap, I went the wrong way. Now I go left. Yeah, shit-talking wolves is the funniest thing. Sometimes I'll just like kill a whole pack of wolves that are like on Mystery Lake just so I don't gotta worry about them for a while. And then I'll like kill one, stand near it while the other one comes close, and I'll be like, oh, see what I did? Look, oh, is this your friend? Oh, I'm sorry. Very funny to shit talk wolves. Toilet break in the middle of a cave and getting lost, that's That's kind of hilarious, though, if I'm being honest. Wow, so many things. It's by the barn, isn't it? The fire. Yeah. I think I'm already pointed, yeah, that way. I can see it. There we are. Ooh. First sprain of the stream, guys. Woo! Yeah, I still pointed the right way. Trying to think here. We have one emergency stim. I want to use that once we've reached Ash Canyon. Snap your ankles in solidarity. Please don't. But if you do, video it and send it to me. If we did... I want to save the... Hi, Wolf. I want to save the emergency stim for a final sprint in Ash Canyon, or if we are getting really close to... Or if she's getting really close to us before that. So I think we need to rest at this fire to get us to Timberwolf Mountain. And then after that, we have plenty of energy drinks and such to help us with getting into Ash Canyon enough. My chat spent 80 hours with snapped ankles for a shot at 10k. I could be the I could be the Mr. Beast of the Long Dark. Yikes. Hey, bud. Yeah, stay afraid. Sup, buddy? How's it going? Not so great anymore. Shot a hole in you. One of the wolves did run over here, though. I thought. Maybe it's in the dip of the road. I was gonna say, lunch, like, I mean, we gotta think, like, creative. If we wanna be the Mr. Beast of the Long Dark, then we need to do, like, you know, we gotta be more creative. Instead of putting lead in our Lunchables, we need to put, like, cyanide, you know? But, like, just a tiny bit, not one that would kill you, just, like, make it really sick, you know? I feel like that's more creative. Last survivor gets this cougar knife. Ugh. Snacky. Asbestos? That's better than cyanide, actually. It's subtle. It's more subtle. Put asbestos. You'll be eating your, like, ham cheese, and boom. Yummy, yummy. Pure, yeah, lung cancer, yeah. Hey, whoa, I'm not responsible for the Tylenol murders. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean? I don't... Pfft, nah, what do you mean? I've never heard of those in my entire life. Disclaimer, I'm kidding. I'm not actually responsible for the Tylenol murders. Definitely not. Okay, again, I should have waited to grab that until, like, I slept, but... I don't need another revolver. Okay, so... You... Okay. So, we're gonna sleep here. Rudiger was the OG Mr. Beast. We're gonna sleep here. And then, after that, no more. It just got to our board there, so yeah. The long dark version of Squid Games? That's a good question. I mean, if I got big enough, I could maybe, like, have people send me, like, images, like, or videos of them doing a challenge to, like, see who could last the longest doing a certain thing. That would be fun. I'm gonna sleep for 2 more hours. Oh, not the spell fog. Go away. 2 more hours. Hopefully it doesn't get too close. It probably will get really close.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Sure you would, Astrid. Because she has to survive. She's Canadian, it's like water. Of course that wind is exactly where I need to go. That's great. Love that journey for me. Sutherland's gotta get me out of here for real. No, it's not pleasant at all. I might avoid this because I don't trust that there won't be a bear in here. Shotgunning maple syrup in the woods. Yeah, you hear that too? Pretty scary, huh? Alright. She didn't get very close while we were sleeping, thank God. Oh, the wind. Atrocious. I'm telling you, I have the worst luck when it comes to wind. I swear it's always in the exact direction that I need it not to be going in. What would be inside? Definitely a giant jug of alcohol. So Sutherland seems like the type. Actually, his leg just detaches, and it's got like a lid on the top where it would attach to his leg. You know, like to the stump. You screw off that top bit, and it's just a giant mug. The big mug of beer. Yeah, the stump. Oh, one thing I should... Okay, actually, you reminded me by saying the eating animation. They need to make, like, some, like, bulk eating things for, like... It's so loud right now. For, Oh, yikes. They need to make some, like, bulk eating for things like cattails. Like, when I have to spend 30... Like, when I have to eat 30 cattails, that's like a 3-minute long endeavor to eat all those things. Yeah, I hope that my videos can help you weigh down, or, like, shred down that stuff, because yikes. You will press the button 20 times and like it. Hinterland. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And, like, it could even take as long in-game. I just don't want to have to watch, like, 30 separate eating meters fill up. This wind is horrible. I'll eat 15 cattails right now to prove I can do it in seconds. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm loving this. Also, if I've been missing notifications, please let me know. I need to cross the bridge first. There goes the lure. Probably can't sprint anymore until I get up that rope climb. I could stream on Twitch too. I just kind of wanted to stream. I used to stream occasionally just for fun, on Twitch, but Twitch is much harder to get like any engagement on if you don't have an audience already. There's definitely a non-zero chance that I missed a note while reading chat. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. YouTube streaming, I think I like it better. I could stream to both, but I would primarily stream on YouTube. What's up, puppy? Oh, I missed. I missed twice. That's unfortunate. We don't talk about it, guys. We don't mention it, and we just move on. I'm used to the Warden's revolver. I'm not used to the full iron sights anymore. I agree. It's nice to have the audience all in one place. I'm just gonna go around. No sprinting. Stop sprinting. What was that? I pulled out my gun and it like flashed like you see that? Like it flashed the gunfire in the front for a frame. That was weird. I need to go this way. Five Nights with a Darkwalker. Three random pairs of wolf pants. That's funny. Stop sprinting. Gosh darn it, stars. Stop sprinting.
Can you eat?
Oh, well that's not good. Run away. Oh, I saw that one. Thank you, HC, for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you can clap in game. Bravo! Yeah, Tales from the Far Territory is a hilarious abbreviation. Yeah, all my videos so far have included Tales from the Far Territory stuff. You know, I'm just gonna have to climb this. Then I can pop an energy drink when I'm done. Actually, I might pop it right on this ledge. Okay, okay, I hear you. Oh, we have two. Oh, we have two energy drinks. Thank God. Okay. Final stretch, guys. We got this. Let's do it. Cargo pants. My least favorite pants in the game are work pants. They're so heavy for no reason. They remove the cargo from your pants. You guys are silly.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Laura, I don't remember where the fire is, if I'm being honest. Where's it at? Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Can't have shit in Great Bear. I mean, work pants do have good protection. They're just so heavy, and I don't think it's worth it ever. I mean, that might just be me. I am not a fan of them. I'm sure that it is very useful to have that carry weight. I don't like it, though. Not carry weight, protection, rather. Rocks, shiny things, and trinkets. Ouch. Worth, very worth. You know, I might pop into the shack, because there might be another energy drink in there. Hey, I'm not gonna die to a cliff jump, I hope. I do think a revolver holster would also be nice. Give me something. Hey, what do you know? It's work pants. What were you just talking about? Unfortunately for me, I have no reason not to take it. Because I have plenty of workspace. Or, wait, space. Yeah, energy drink. Okay, cool. We can just start sprinting our way out now.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Alrighty. I'm no longer worried. I think we got this in the bag easy. We'll probably run a little bit past 5, but that's okay. My beloved. I have MRE on me still. Or did I eat it? I think I ate it. Yeah. That's a good point, actually. Holsters are better for a gun, so yeah, I think they should probably reduce the condition loss. Like, just like over time. Probably not per use, because the loss per use is, you know, from shooting. Nice, scared the shit out of me. Let's drink this coffee. Give the Darkwalker a gun. Yeah, help it so it doesn't actually need to get close to me. That gets rid of the one advantage I have, though, which is the distance, you know? That'll make it, like, fair. If I can't shoot it, it should be able to shoot me, you know? You really like me, don't you? Oh! What a shot! You guys want some free food? Go away. And go away. And they leveled me up. I'm happy I got that on video. That was a crazy shot. The Glockwalker. You guys are too funny. Oh my god. Oh dear. Hey, so I can't say barehanded, but you can say oh dear. How dare you? This feels like a double standard. 2 emergency stems. Perfect. So this feels like... Oh, that was the thing changing. Oh, got to my ward. Yeah, I feel like this is the worst possible time for me to get... I feel like of all the places I could have given you a flare gun, this is the worst place to give it to you, because I have a hard time imagining anyone's going to be in Timberwolf Mountain unless they're immediately going to Ash Canyon, so when would you even need it? I honestly could probably just start chugging all my stuff to move faster. Oof. Maybe I'm silly and I should have just gone down the regular way. And now we're fine. Hey buddy. Did you almost make a mistake I made? Were you about to escape and then you fell off? Do a flip! Honestly, that's a must-have mechanic. Oh, I say I don't hear no bell. I wait for it to walk a little bit away, and then I'm like, hey, I can shoot you 2 more times, huh? That's how I approach my bears. We gotta get a fair ways up here. Let's see. There'll be a lot of wolves in this area, possibly Timberwolves, so let's get that loaded up. The bears are sneakier than cougars by a long shot. One thing about cougars is I do think it's weird that they are so loud. Like, they should occasionally make noises, but they make noises all the time, and it really just gives away where they are. It has not, my friend. It is really not. Although it is actually going in my direction this time, so... Oh, hi. Oh, hi! Oh, what a shot! If I walk into an Aurora Cougar, is that considered a mental disability or just a skill issue? It depends on if you had to go through that area. If you didn't have to go through that area, it's probably a skill issue, if I'm being honest. What will the wolf shot? Drive-by bears with the revolver. Even better, they just add a bicycle. So that way you're just on a bicycle with a gun. Not a tricycle. I want to see Mackenzie on a tricycle with a gun. Alright, let's see. Use a banished lift, cool. We have not tried hitting it with a car. I'm just gonna full-on emergency stim this because I'm bored and I want to get there. Oh yes, quality visuals. Love the view. Let's see. It's a rave. There it is. A rave. Alrighty guys, we did it. Alright. What should we say? Should we say, I don't know, begone or something? Ugh. Wait? Should I wait? What should I wait for? What are we waiting on? POV at bugs and you die. Needs a cool one-liner. I'm not good at one-liners. It does look like a pineapple. You were very right, actually. That's funny. Ooh, one-liner. What should... Trying to think what I would say. When she dark on my walk till I err.
I'm gonna eat a tree.
Dark stalker? More like dark stinker. You know what? Griffner gave me a very generous donation, so I'm picking yours, okay? You deserve it, and you've been awesome, so we're gonna do that. Alright. We're gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. Dark stalker? More like dark stinker. Pay to win. I'm trying to be considerate, guys. It's gotta get here first. Yeah, we gotta wait for a second.
What was that?
It was your mom. Sup, buddy? I don't think you can shoot it, guys. I don't think it works if you shoot it. We don't got no tea. We need some water.
Shit! No!
Under 3 hours. That's a new record, too. Well, there we go. Awesome. Alrighty, guys. I am gonna have to cut us off here, but thank you all so much. This was way better than I thought it was gonna go, and you guys have all been amazing. Sleep tight, all of you, yeah. Thank you all so much for all of the support, donations, everything. I'm hoping that I can get another video out to you guys either tomorrow or the day after. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I will see you guys later. Bye.